and happy hump day. It is just about 6 o'clock in the morning, and again, time to begin the day off with gratitude and with intention in a deliberate way. Uh, for me, it has been life changing. Instead of dragging my butt out of bed and just going, through my day, I get up a little earlier than I need to. Not that I need to, because I do need to, but I get up a little earlier than I would like. I ain't gonna lie. And just begin the day every day with gratitude and with purpose, and just I just feel like my best shot at having a great day every day is to set that intention and to put myself in that space in order to have that happen. So without any further ado, I just begin looking straight ahead but unfocused, taking deep breaths in through the nose and releasing it through the mouth. Just feeling my body fill with air. And then releasing it. And on the next out breath, closing the eyes and returning the breathing to normal, in and out through the nose. Beginning to notice with my eyes closed the space around me. And getting in touch with my physical senses from this space. Feeling the weight of my body as it presses down against my seat. And noticing that contact between my body and the floor, between my hands and my lap. I allow the sounds that I hear to enter my ears and to keep on moving. I notice all sounds without focusing on any. Each its own independent entity. I notice any smells that may be around, and any tastes that may be in my mouth. And as I'm tapping into those physical senses, I take a moment just to notice how my body is feeling this morning. I start at the soles of my feet, working my way up to the crown of my head. I take a scan that looks at every part of the body. just noticing how each part feels today. And with my body scanned, I turn my attention to my breathing. I observe my body doing what it does naturally with no active thought or effort from the conscious me. And where do I feel that rising and falling this morning? Is it high in the chest, in the lungs, in the diaphragm? Or perhaps deep in the belly? Just observing. And in that space of observation, searching my mind for that which I am thankful this morning. This morning I am thankful for the use of all of my limbs and appendages and faculties, something that I may often take for granted. I have full use of my entire body and my mind, and I am able to use it to accomplish many great things when my focus and energies are appropriately directed. So I'm very thankful for that, and I just say aloud, thank you. Likewise, preempting any thoughts and feelings my mind and body may be able to create throughout the day, I set in front of myself things on which to focus so that my mind does not decide to focus on that which is not enriching for me. And so I intend and affirm I determine to make the best out of every situation. I choose to respond in kindness and love to everyone I encounter. I am responsible for all that I put into my body through any of its input spaces. I deliberately cultivate a good, strong energy. I love deeply and am loved in return. I feed myself only that which is edifying, uplifting, and strengthening. I set goals and I make sure to align my actions with the goals that I have set, even when it is difficult and I don't feel like it. There is only possibility in front of me at all times, and I choose to make the best. And with our intentions set for the day, returning the focus to the breath without directing or controlling it in any way, just observing. If it helps to count the breaths to keep the focus, just count the exhalations, the out breaths to a count of 5, and then start back at 1. It's not uncommon for the mind to wander, but as soon as we notice ourselves getting carried away with thoughts, we just return that focus to the breath. Still focused on the breath. If the mind begins to wander, just recenter it on that rising and falling, just still observing. And for just a moment, releasing all focus and letting the mind off the leash. Let it do what it wants to do. If it wants to think and be busy, let it. If it wants to be calm, let it be calm. And bringing that focus back to the breath as we once again begin to become aware of the space around us, aware of the place where our body currently sits. Feeling again those points of contact between the hands and the leg, between the body and the seat. Noticing any sounds, any tastes in the mouth, any smells that may be nearby. And slowly, gently, when we're ready, opening the eyes, but remaining in our position. And once again, we've done it. Just another day started off on a good foot, getting ahead of anything that could possibly come and determining how we are going to respond to those things that may come at us throughout the day. Because when I've noticed that I can control nothing except for myself. And so everything that happens around me is beyond my control. So I have only one responsibility, which is how I respond to all these externalities. And this is how I prepare myself to respond in a calm, rational, thoughtful way to all things, because that is how I am able to move forward in my life in the way that I want to move forward. I have responded recklessly in many situations, and it has not taken me to the places that I want to be. But determining ahead of time that I'm going to respond calmly and coolly to all things helps me to move forward in the direction and in the ways that I want to. So that's why I do this every day, and hopefully you enjoy doing this with me as well. Also, you can check the all these out on YouTube. I know a lot of people are not able to do this at 6 a.m. for many reasons. Either they are not quite up, or their day is already, in full swing. But whatever the case, when I get it uploaded to YouTube, I'll put the link down below, and you can check it out at any time of the day and subscribe. Have a great day. Spread light and love.